turning the tables, uncovering the key to unlocking Kylian Mbappe's goal-scoring form at PSG. Kylian Mbappe, a Ballon d'Or contender, is currently experiencing an unusual goal drought, but there are potential solutions for his club to help him regain his scoring form. In a recent match against Rennes, Mbappe displayed his exceptional skills by outmaneuvering defenders and exploiting open channels, yet his finishing was lacking. Out of 8 shots, 2 narrowly missed, 3 were saved by the goalkeeper, 1 was uncharacteristically fired over the crossbar from close range, and the rest didn't threaten. This marks the 4th consecutive game in which Mbappe hasn't found the net for Paris Saint-Germain. While this dry spell may raise concerns for some, it's important to emphasize that it's not a crisis. In fact, the fact that such a streak draws attention is a testament to Mbappe's consistent excellence. It's the longest he has gone without a goal for PSG in 5 years, and for most other players, a 4-game scoreless run would hardly be noteworthy. The issue at hand is more nuanced. Kylian Mbappe seems slightly off his usual form for his club, lacking the razor-sharp finishing that has led him to secure 5 consecutive League One Golden Boots and become PSG's all-time leading goal scorer at the age of 24. However, this doesn't imply that there's no problem at all. The absence of Mbappe in PSG's first 2 matches of the season, both resulting in draws, clearly demonstrated that the team is not the same without him. Therefore, the challenge is to make tactical adjustments. How can PSG optimize Mbappe's performance, and who should complement his playing style? The recent dip in Mbappe's form may be a consequence of an oddly assembled team structure. Last summer, PSG acquired 4 attacking players of starting caliber while only allowing 2 to leave, which appeared puzzling, especially given their manager's preference for a front 3 formation. There was initial optimism about the potential success of the 4-forward system when Luis Enrique deployed it in a 4-0 victory over Marseille. The formation included Bradley Barcola on the left, Mbappe and Randal Kolo Muani in central roles, and Ousmane Dembele on the right. The result was a convincing win, albeit one in which Mbappe suffered an ankle injury. However, subsequent attempts with the same formation were less fruitful. PSG struggled to break through in a frustrating goalless draw against Clermont Foot, despite amassing 21 shots, with few clear scoring opportunities. Things took a turn for the worse against Newcastle, where Luis Enrique's decision to play 4 strikers alongside 2 relatively inexperienced midfielders who had a combined total of 10 Champions League starts resulted in a 4-1 defeat. This tactical misstep put PSG's qualification for the knockout stage in jeopardy. Notably, Mbappe did not score in any of these 3 matches. Even when PSG returned to a 4-3-3 formation and defeated Rennes comfortably, Mbappe remained goalless. So, how can this issue be resolved? Even if Mbappe didn't find the back of the net against Rennes, his overall performance was impressive. It's clear that such a setup is more in line with the abilities of the rest of the PSG squad. Mbappe has historically thrived in a front 3 at PSG. Although there have been some variations in tactics, like Christophe Galtier's preference for a 3-defender system, Mbappe excels when he operates as an inside forward coming in from the left. Put him alongside a central striker and another winger, and Mbappe can become one of the world's top players. The good news for PSG is that they possess the attacking quality and depth to make this system work. At the start of the season, everything seemed to click into place. New signing Marco Asensio surprisingly played as a no-9, with Dembele and Mbappe on the wings. This led to a return to the kind of form that has put Mbappe in the Ballon d'Or conversation. He scored 5 goals in his first 3 games and added 3 more in the next 2. Asensio, who is known for his inconsistent goal scoring, was finding his form. Despite Dembele's issues in front of the goal, he displayed promise. This system seems to be the manager's preferred approach as it saw Mbappe scoring and PSG collecting points. However, A foot injury suffered by Asensio while on international duty with Spain forced the manager to consider other options. So, how can PSG adapt to a 4-3-3 without Asensio? One configuration that seems promising involves deploying Mbappe on the left, Kolo Muani in the centre, and Dembélé on the right in a front three. This setup is partly aimed at satisfying Mbappe's desire to play alongside Kolo Muani, with whom he has developed a strong partnership while playing for the French national team. They seem to complement each other effectively, with Kolo Muani capable of playing a central role while making intelligent runs to create space for Mbappe. This arrangement could also benefit the struggling Dembélé, who could thrive with a mobile centre-forward to supply him. At the time of writing, this partnership hasn't resulted in any goals at the club level, but the familiarity between the two players is evident. Another option is to give in to Mbappe's wishes fully. The forward has been vocal about wanting to play alongside a central striker, essentially forming part of a front two. PSG has been reluctant to provide him with this opportunity, primarily using a front three with Ramos and Kolo Muani as centre forwards. However, they could consider switching to a front two and letting Mbappe have his way. There is evidence to suggest that this could be successful. Mbappe was exceptional in the World Cup final when playing alongside Kolo Muani, a tactical shift by Didier Deschamps that allowed Mbappe to score a heroic hat-trick. If PSG wants to keep its star player happy, allowing him to dictate play in the final third could be a valid option. The rest of PSG's squad might not be perfectly suited to this system, lacking a Note 10 like Antoine Griezmann and the necessary midfield personnel to provide a solid foundation. However, if Mbappe can score consistently, these concerns might become less relevant. In an ideal scenario, this wouldn't even be a debate if Asensio had stayed fit. With Asensio in the lineup, Mbappe could have continued his remarkable form and scored at an impressive rate. Unfortunately, things have become more complicated with Asensio's uncertain return, and the team struggles to find the right configurations, leaving their star player without a goal in 4 games. For now, Luis Enrique might be best off going with an all-French trio, placing his trust in Mbappe's desired partner Kolo Muani and hoping for Dembélé to regain form, allowing the winger to find the back of the net. Their recent victory against Rennes demonstrated that this approach can secure 3 points. Mbappe's talent is too great for him not to regain his scoring touch eventually, as long as the manager establishes the right system.